Okay, so good day, I'm Jefferson, Garo. Today we are going to create the summary again of our chapter 3, which is all about this is all about the network protocols and communications. Okay, so let's start. So here, so first, in the human communication, we have the message or the message source where the message is coming from, and then the signal, which is the transmitter, in transmission of medium, then signal, or the receiver, in the message destination or the receiver. So establishing the rules, unidentified sender and receiver all. So when you're sending or receiving a message, you must have an identified sender and a receiver, then agreed upon method of communicating. So it depends on you if you're going to face-to-face, telephone, letter, or photograph. Okay, you will find that a medium on how you will communicate with one another. Then it's common language and grammar. Okay, and speed and time of delivery, confirmation, or acknowledgement requirements. So so here, the rules of message encoding. For example, personal letter contains the following elements: identifier of the recipient's location, identifier of the sender's location, salutation or greeting, recipient identifier, the message content, source identifier, and end of message indicator. So the rules of message size, an overview of the segmenting process. The size restrictions of frames require the source host to break a long message into individual pieces or segments. Okay, so your message is your message is turned into segments. So it is divided into smaller pieces that meet both the minimum and maximum size requirements. Each segment is encapsulated in a separate frame. Okay, so after the message is divided into segments, it will be encapsulated, okay, in a separate frame, okay, with address information. Okay, at the receiving host, the messages are then encapsulated back together, processed, and interpreted. Message timing. Okay, so there are three. Okay, under this message timing, the access method, flow control, and response timeout. So the access method, okay, I have up here in my notebook. Alright, access method determines when someone is able to send a message. Okay, so this is for the sender. Flow control, if person speaks quickly to negotiate timing. Okay, then response timeout, how long to wait for the response of the sender or the receiver. I mean. Okay, next is rules. Okay, the rules are protocols are rules. Okay, so and the protocol suite is what's a protocol suite? Protocol suite. Where is it? Okay, protocol suite, group of interrelated protocols or interrelated rules. Next is stack, shows how it is implemented, show the individual protocols. Okay. So next is the message delivery options. So we have three: the unicast, multicast, and the broadcast. Those. So in the protocols, we have message encoding, message delivery options, message timing, message size, and message formatting and encapsulation. Network protocols, how the message is formatted or structured, the process by which networking devices are share information about pathways and other networks, how and when error and system messages are passed between devices, the setup for termination of data transfer sessions. Okay, so these are the protocols. Okay, application protocol is the very first layer. Okay, the hypertext transfer protocol or the HTTP. Then the transfer protocol to the Transmission Control Protocol or TCP, then Internet Protocol, which is the IP, Network Access Protocol, which is the data link, and the physical layers. Okay, so just remember the uh, sequence: HTTP, TCP, IP, and then the Ethernet, or the physical layer. Protocol suits. Okay, so the TCP IP is under the TCP IP is the HTTP, DNS, HTTP, FTP, TCP, UDP, IPv4 IPs, and then the ISOS, ASCE, ROSE, TRSE, SCSE, and the TPs, okay, TPO1, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, and CONP, CMNS, CLNP, and CLNS, Apple Talk, and another network. Those are the protocols and industry standards. Creation of Internet. So take that. So here the Standard Organization Open Standards, the Internet Society or ISOC, ISOC, the Internet Architecture Board or IAB, the Internet Engineering Task Force or IETF, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers IEEE, and International Organization for Standards ISO. So here, I saw the OSI model. Okay, there are seven layers in the ISO OSI model. It's the application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and the physical. And then, okay here, OSI model. The application layer is the purpose of data to the user, plus encoding and dialogue control. And then transport supports communication between the diverse devices across diverse networks. Internet determines the best path through the network. Network access control the hardware devices and media that make up network. So comparing the OSI and the TCP/IP model, so this OSI model and TCP/IP is different from each other. So under the application presentation session of OSI model, there is the application layer of the TCP/IP, and then the transport is equal to transport, network is equal to internet, and data link and physical is equivalent to network access in the TCP/IP model. Okay, so here the segmenting message benefits. Different conversations can be interleaved, increased reliability of network communication. Segmenting message disadvantage, increased level of complexity. Protocol data units or PDUs, or data segment packet frame bits. Okay, so first is data. Okay, so data is turned into segments, where the data is being divided, and the segments becomes inserted to packets. Okay, where there will be the header and the trailer. Okay, and then next the frame. Okay, and lastly is the bits. Okay, so it is the sequence on when we are sending a message. Okay, so when you're receiving a message, it's just the reverse of it, from bits to frame to packet, segments to data. It's just encoding, decoding. Protocol encapsulation. Protocol encapsulation. So physical, timing and synchronization bits, data link, destination and source physical addresses, network, destination and source logical network addresses, transport, destination and source process number, upper layers encoded application nila. So, okay. Okay, so the others are here. Okay. The network protocols, the HTTP, as I have mentioned earlier. And then we will talk about the different layers. Sorry. So first, the application layer. Okay, so these are the protocols. In the name system, the DNS, or domain name server, which translates domain names, and next is the host config, the bootp and DHCP. Bootp is bootstrap protocol, and DHCP is dynamic host config protocol, which assigns IP dynamically. And in the email, SMTP and POP and IMAP. So SMTP is simple mail transfer protocol, sends email for mail server, POP or post office protocol for retrieving data, IMAP internet message access protocol, access email stored or a mail server, Then file transfer, okay. FTP, file transfer protocol is to transfer in transferring files. The TFTP, the trivial file transfer protocol, is the connectionless one. Next, the web. Okay, so it is still in the application layer. Okay, in the web is the HTTP, WDP, TCP, IP, NAT, and for the IP support is the ICMP or the Internet Counter Message Protocol. And this is the routing protocols, the OSPF and EIGRP. Then the network access layer. The next, which is the under of the network access layer is the ARP. Okay, sorry. Under the transport layer is the WDP, TCP, IP, NAT. Okay. Next, the IP support is MP. The network access layer is under it is the ARP and the PPP. Open standards. Okay. Interoperability, competition, innovation. Okay. These are the internet standards. Okay. The ISOC or the Internet Society is promoting open development. Okay. There's the IAB or Internet Architecture Board, is the overall management. Okay. IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force, develops and updates and maintain. IRTF, Internet Research Task Force, is for long term. Okay, so those are just keywords, okay, that I use in remembering those protocols and standards. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from me. Okay.